Another finale, another load of drama, and a lot of tension. Welcome to my Aston Villa FM19 save. Hello all, MikeRo Munch here, and welcome again to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. As I said, Season 5, season finale, and today is all about securing Champions League football for the second year in a row, and things could not be more tense. We are fourth, and only Chelsea can rob us of a place in next year's Champions League campaign. It'll be for the second year in a row. We didn't do too well in it this year. But the twist is, we're playing Chelsea today at home, and our record against them is abysmal. There is no getting around it. As you can see here, Villa Park is the venue. Chelsea are the opposition. It's as simple as this. They win, they get Champions League football. Anything other than a Chelsea win, and we secure it. Let's get cracking. In all fairness, since last time we met, it's just worth noting that we have won both games against Norwich and Swansea back-to-back, which is a timely return to form. Let's see how we get on today. I'm immensely nervous. Again, Champions League football this year would be for next year, would be a really, really big doff for the cap and be really important for us. Okay, so the lineup for today is pretty much as full strength as we can get. Kalinic is in goal, Reguilon, Rudiger, Mai and Bree are the back four. James Bree has passed a late fitness test. But he's only got 77% match sharpness, and Rudiger's been deputising there, but the idea of him up against Eden Hazard slightly terrifies me a little bit. MikeRo is playing at the deep line playmaker role, and he's helped with our little quick upturn in form. He's been very good since he came in. Goretzka's next to him. Then I've got Pelé Maria, Navarro, Gaitan, and Jack Lancaster up front. I would have played Play-Doh today because he's actually hot off a goal-scoring little streak, but unfortunately him and Abel Miguel are both on Spanish under-19 international duty, so there will be no more... we won't see them again for this season. Okay, they haven't got Hazard today. He's on the bench, but they've got Tom Chatfield, who... Oh my god, I mean, I'm glad I'm playing Bree, but even he's probably going to struggle with him. Look at how good this boy is. I forgot they basically just got wonder kids absolutely everywhere, and Hassan Owar is a brilliant player. The important thing is that we just don't lose. Just do not lose. I'm going to passionately say to the boys. I'm going to say the fans have been fantastic for us all season. Go out there and give them one last performance. Oh, 3 players like that. It's good. I think obviously the team's beginning to build a real bond with the fans now. I need Jack Lancaster to turn up today. He's not going to win the Golden Boot this year, and he's been really poor in the second half of the season. So I'm hoping today he comes up trumps. Come on, boys. It's a massive game. Massive game. And we have the first highlight 2 minutes in. James Bree into Navarro. Navarro turns, gives it to Gaitan. Lovely ball to the back post. Pelé Maria. Oh, he's headed it straight at bloody Kepa. Oh, and that's not the highlight either, which makes me even more worried. I can't believe Pelé hasn't done that. How has he not finished that? Jadon Sancho now on the ball. Oh god, here we go. Sancho, he's just been allowed to run like 70 yards. Great tackle by Bree. Arthur. Oh no, 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 no. It's not great from Kalinic. Oh, for God's sake. No one can keep up with Sancho as he just bombs through the middle of the park. And Arthur. Oh mate, Kalinic doesn't even attempt to save it. Next year, new goalie. Navarro now on the ball, finds MikeRo into Pelé Maria. The sun's come out and now I can't see what I'm doing. Goretzka into Gaitan. Go on, mate. Gaitan bends it. Oh, it's just over the bar. It's been a very entertaining first 5 minutes. And yet there's another highlight. Arthur on the ball. Kepa into Tonali. Come on, boys. There's got to be something in here. We've got to turn this on here. Come on. Palencia into Aouar. Finds Jadon Sancho. Every time he gets on the ball, we just look absolutely terrified. No one can touch him. Guilherme into Jadon Sancho. Sancho standing up his man here. Whips in a ball to the back post. Chatfield. Great tackle by Bree. He's missed. It's all mental. Jadon Sancho. No. Guilherme. Oh my god, he's at the post. Reguilon clears it. We are all over the place at the moment. I'm going to go from positive to a more balanced approach. We just need to see this out here. They've got so much pace on the counter-attack. It's ridiculous. Apadu on the ball now. We're pressing nice and high, but he's found a lovely ball to Chatfield, and this is where they're just getting to us here, because the fullbacks are dropping off so much, and we're just letting them walk through us. Lovely ball into Aouar. How has he missed? They've hit the bar like 2 or 3 times, I think, in this first half. This is a miracle, how we're not further behind. I don't know what to do. I can't. They've just turned it on today, and they've just got better players. Let's be fair here. It's still incredible that we are up in the top 4 chat. All right, let's not lie. It is pretty impressive, but we just can't. Gaitan! Oh, what a block! Oh, I thought that was it. I had no idea what Kepa was doing. He just ran out for no reason. Gaitan Mai. Oh, Navarro. He's been magic all year this year. Been our best player by a mile. Flamir picks up the ball. Gaitan. Chatfield clears. Finally, a bit of Villa pressure and Reguilon makes a terrible header. Half time's here. I'm going to get angry. And oh no, I've completely mucked it up. I completely mucked it up because I just said that I've got nothing to say. I've really balls this up. I can try and save it, but I'm not going to get the same sort of angry reaction that I was. I suppose it could kind of get away with it because I just aggressively said I have nothing to say to you, which basically infers that I'm getting a bit pissy because we're not playing very well. So I'm going to tell the boys to show some passion. That's fired them all up. Gaitan now over a corner. Can we do a second half salvo? As Lancaster heads it just wide. Ah, come on, that's better though. We finally had a highlight that wasn't gifted to us by Chelsea. McCrory finds Navarro. He turns and finds Goretzka. Goretzka now looking around for a pass. He just plays it back to Mai. This is a good build up. This is nice. Looks like Chelsea is sitting off us a little bit. James Bree into Mai. Back to Bree. Okay, fine. We find Rudiger. He's got a bit of room now. Rudiger to McCrory. McCrory to Rudiger. Come on, mate. Reguilon. McCrory. This is a very patient passing movement. I got a bad feeling we're going to give the ball away, but we haven't. Navarro, play it right now. On the break. Maria carrying the ball forward. Great ball. Jack Lancaster. Jack! Oh, you fucking... I hate to say it. Forget come off the hour, come off the man. He's not turned up. On comes Divock Origi. Please save me, Divock. Arter into Sancho. He's been quieter in the second half. We've done a good job of keeping him quiet, but that's a great ball over the top for Gillum. And a good save by Kalinic. Well done, mate. Maybe I don't need a new keeper. He's just prone to gaffes, but then what goalkeeper on Football Manager isn't? Tonali into Arter. It's just highlight after highlight at the moment. It's a very good way to end the season in terms of excitement. Gillum. This isn't good. Gillum. Oh, great save again by Kalinic. He's been brilliant since absolutely not trying to save their shot that went in. It's a bit like he makes a mistake and then goes, oh crap, I need to perform now. And then he starts being like one of the world's best goalies. It's so irritating. I'm looking at our bench and I can't think of anyone here that's really going to change the game on its head. I can't really see what I can do to change the path of this. Our best team is actually out there. You know what? I'm going to take Pelé Maria off and I'm going to bring on Robert. He's only recently kind of come back into the fold, but he is a man that can make magic happen. He's not very consistent, but he's got that ability to just make stuff happen. Oh, that's not what I needed. I don't need a regret to get a flipping groin strain. Right, forget balanced. We're going very attacking. We've got to try something and forget the short passing. It's time to go more direct, be more expressive, run up the defence, play for set pieces, and then, yeah, let's just try it. We need to try something here. I think a rather poor Arthur goal from a Kalinic mistake is going to be enough to see us lose out on 4th spot to Chelsea on the final day of the season. That's going to be absolutely gutting. Unless Reguilon, this has to be a good ball. It's really not. Final whistle goes at Villa Park. We haven't done it. Champions League evades us. So I'm far from pleased with what I saw. We should have won that game, or at least got a draw. And there is plenty to contemplate over the summer. I don't know how to feel. We'll get to the awards and everything this season, have a quick rundown of what's going on, and then we've got to figure out what we're going to do. I've obviously got England games coming up, so I'm guessing that we should probably watch those, especially because it's the Nations League semi-final against Italy. So we've got plenty to look forward to over the summer. It's not going to be boring. So the Aston Villa end of season awards are here. Robert Navarro, as I expected, does win Player of the Year. Lucas Mai, again, coming second. He always comes second every year. Ross McCrory got goal of the season. I think that's actually been goal of the season for the Premier League as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. We all know which goal it is. It was on his debut as well. And yeah, when you look at the team here, it's pretty much our normal 11, to be fair. When you look at our fans' team of the season. Robert Navarro also won Young Player of the Season, but that's to be expected. I think that line actually sums it up pretty much in our season review. It just says, the Villains struggled to find their best form at times, but were otherwise able to enjoy a campaign which saw them produce a highly respectable finish. And I think that's probably around about fair. We, as you can tell here, we were never really threatening to be near the top of the league. We were always 5th, 4th or 6th or somewhere around that region. So, got plenty to plenty to look forward to and plenty to be proud of. I think we've had a good season, but it's not as good as it could have been. The end of season team meeting, I'm going to passionately say, I think we'll say we can qualify for the Europa League again, because the players know we don't have the calibre of players to play in the Champions League yet. I think they're all very aware of that. Icardi got the top goal scorer award in the Premier League for Manchester City. 24 goals and 33 appearances, very decent. Kylian Mbappe came second with 21 goals, and Jack Lancaster a bit of a way off there with only 17 goals and 2 assists. It's his worst season in a Villa shirt, and he needs to turn it on next year if he is still here, and that is controversial to say. I'm going to say congratulations to Ross McCrory on winning his award for goal of the season, and let's actually watch it again, because let's face it, it is an absolute belter. She's a belter! So here it is. It's the fact that he ran from his own half as well. I always forget that. I always thought, yeah, it's just a worldie of a shot, but you forget he's actually ran around about 60 yards, and I mean, it's just an absolute worldie. It might be the best goal I've ever seen on Football Manager in a game ever. It's just nuts. Right, so in terms of looking forward to next year, then we'll look at the average ratings. Robert Navarro, obviously top of the pile. Lucas Mai in second. Bit of a shame that Alexander Isaac didn't get more of a chance. I probably should have played him more, to be fair, but he's not particularly better than Jack Lancaster in attributes. Ross McCrory came in. I think he'll definitely be a mainstay for a few years now. He played a very good average rating when he came in. Rudiger's been a brilliant signing on a free. He also was one signing of the season. Goretzka's been good. Kalin's playing at 7.01 again for a goalkeeper on Football Manager. That is pretty incredible. I think that's like the third consecutive year that he's played at a 7 or over. He is 33 years old now and could probably do a little bit better, and I think it might be time to move him on. But you got to say, with the average ratings, he's just been so good consistently. In terms of players that didn't really live up to the billing, I have to say Lucas Toussaint did disappoint me a little bit. Not particularly great. Mamadou Sakho is already, I forgot to say, is going to go and join them, Başakşehir here on the 1st of July for about £2.7 million. He was getting a bit angry with me, and fair enough. John McGinn may not be here next year. I want to keep some of the Villa players still here, but I have to say John had a very disappointing season for me, really. Only 2 goals and 6 assists. I expected a little bit better. Gaitan had a better year at 6.93. Very, very good. Play Maria, again, 6.96. So there's been some good performances. I think this is actually around about the level that we're at. Last year, I think we overachieved. I think it's all safe to say that we weren't ready for Champions League football, and that was proven when we actually played in the Champions League. You know, we were so far off, it was unreal. Having said that, I am still disappointed because we had the chance and then we threw it away, and it's going to affect the kind of players that I am going to be able to bring in over the summer. And looking forward to the summer, I think we just need a bit, not an overhaul, but I do think we need some quality additions this year in certain positions. Fullbacks for a start, maybe up front now. I thought we had a very good attacking thing, but when you look at it here with Divock Origi, Memphis Depay and Alexander Isaac all going all on loan, our attacking options are quite limited. So we will see. We will see. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this season. I hope you've enjoyed that as well. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Make sure you come back for Season 6. Season 6 next year is the year that we need to win a trophy. That is the aim. We've built a good side. Next year, we need something to show for it. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you at the start of Season 6, stay cool. Oh, and before we go, £91.42 million to spend. Bring on the summer.